Hey guys, it's Car Guy 11. I have a Model 3 Performance behind me. You may remember this one. This is my buddy Matt's. We did a review on it last year, but this time we're gonna test something else out. He got the full self-driving beta and I'm really curious about it. You guys know I used to work at Uber Autonomous Vehicles, testing these AVs out. So very interested to see how this technology performs on a consumer product. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna take a little loop around neighborhood, some highway as well. So yeah, let's go check it out, see what this thing can do.
Double click it down.
All right, guys, here we go. And
the problem on unmarked roads too is it's being good now, but it's very bullish about being in the middle of the road.
Okay, because there's no lane markings on
with
this.
It kind of thinks that this sealant here,
and we're gonna,
so you're gonna see it's gonna stop way back here, and then you'll see.
What's the beep for?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
yeah, that did it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a blind.
So you just need to keep a little bit of, pressure sometimes.
Oh, is it telling me to?
No, it will though.
Okay, yeah. See, with the Uber, you didn't have to do that. So
okay.
I'm used to not like doing that, but.
Yeah, you can also roll the volume up and down or the speed up and down. Any kind of input on the wheel will make it happy. But right now, that's the easiest way to get kicked out of the beta is if you ignore it for long enough, it'll come up with like a audio warning. And if you get 2 of those within 3 miles, they'll remove your beta access.
Huh.
So they want people being vigilant and paying attention. And the camera monitoring is enabled, or the cabin monitoring is enabled now too, so it'll actually track your eyes.
So you still have to touch the wheel even though they're tracking your eyes.
Yeah.
That sucks. I wish.
Sunglasses trick the system though,
okay.
So
yeah.
Because it's not doing like the infrared or whatever like Cadillac does. It's just the camera. So.
Gotcha.
But like if you picked up your phone, it would see that you're on your phone and would instantly beep to pay attention.
But yeah, this is following the lane lines excellently. Nice and centered, no problems. 40 mile an hour. Tell the audience how you were able to get it. Like you had to do this safe driver points system, right?
Yeah. So they added a safety score, and when you opted into the beta, they tracked your driving habits. And it included, there were like 5 categories, and it was following distance, forward collision warning, aggressive turning, aggressive braking, and there was one more, and it was forced autopilot disengagements. So if it forcefully disengaged autopilot because you weren't paying attention, that would go against your score. Funny enough, it was also tracking all of these metrics when you were in track mode. So that really messed up my my autocross days.
Yeah, I was making fun of Matt for that. I was like, how are you gonna get it with your autocross? But
someone found out if you held both scroll wheels and rebooted the screen, it would lose all that data. So after every autocross run, I would reboot the screen, and then it would have no record of that drive.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and they gave you a safety score out of 100, and 100 out of 100 people got it first, and then they went to so it wants you to
just does the blue.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if it starts beeping at you, that's bad. That means you ignored it for a long time. So now you'll see, it can see the 4-way.
Yeah, this is a 4-way stop.
It says it's waiting for a turn, so it recognizes that car was there first. Okay, now it should. Go ahead. Nope, you can use.
Do I have to go?
Yeah, you can. It should have went, but maybe it thought that car had the right of way.
So I'm using the accelerator right now.
Yep. So I mean, it can identify at the intersection where it's supposed to go. I don't know why it didn't go. It must have thought that car that was head on to us had the right of way. Now this splits to 2 lanes here. I'm always interested to see which lane it chooses for just going straight.
that car maybe? A little brake
Yeah.
there. Again, this system's all vision as well. In fact, Matt had the radar on this car. I know the new cars don't have the radar, but he did have it on this vehicle, and they disabled it when he got the self-driving. So pretty interesting. All camera based.
It's annoying. You can't make it go away.
Yeah, Matt has his autocross set up with his wheels and tires and different suspension as well. So, I wish the warnings were up here.
Yeah,
because it's like a little bit low.
Yeah, I usually only notice it whenever it starts flashing blue. This is always, we'll see. So it stops really far back.
Shows the stop signs.
Yep,
And this is blind here.
You'll see it says creeping forward for visibility.
Yep. Pretty good. No one was coming.
Yep.
So yeah, that was good.
And that was you didn't have to give it any pedal input on that.
Yeah, we always would hover the brake of the gas, whatever one, and then, have your hands like right here on the wheel.
Oh yeah, it can be unpredictable. So it's definitely more, right now being in this beta collecting data, it's definitely more stressful to drive than, just normally.
Yeah.
And that's so many people are like, obviously Tesla sold the full self-driving package years ago as, oh, it's coming just around the corner. So there's a lot of angry people that paid a lot of money for the full self-driving package that,
right,
they want it, and they're like, I want the beta, but I don't think they understand what that means right now.
This beta should almost be free, and it is optional, but like they're paying you to test it.
Absolutely.
So and report the issues and stuff. So they should actually either be selling it at a discount or
Yeah, I should get a monthly check.
Yeah, because honestly, gosh, I did this at Uber and I was getting paid for it. So.
No, it's us idiots that just want to be on the the cutting edge of technology and
checking for visibility.
Yeah, see, sometimes it creeps a lot. Like you're already
in an intersection. Yeah.
But I mean, it eventually decided to go. So it's just, I think it's just very hesitant on some of those, and rightfully so. I mean,
the cyclist would be interesting if it was on our lane.
You're blue.
Oh, okay. And there's a Model 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you guys wave? Yeah. Okay.
I usually don't. I had enough waving with my Corvette.
Yeah, right.
But and there are some limitations right now with the system too. Like it doesn't recognize school zones.
Okay.
I mean,
will it warn you?
No.
Okay.
No.
See, at Uber we had a mandatory takeover. Like it would come up on the screen.
Oh, really?
School zone. So or sometimes they even programmed it in to just kick out of auto. But
yeah, there's some things like modifier signs to stop signs too, like ones that say like right turn, keep moving, like things like that. It doesn't read right now. No turn on red signs. So
okay. Yeah, this is pretty impressive. It's done all with camera, where Uber was all done with maps, HD maps.
I will say the biggest thing holding...
Okay, so this came over to the yellow line a little bit there, but...
The biggest thing holding it back right now is the actual mapping data. Is if you have like two lanes that are turning the same direction at a light, if it comes up and shows the arrows for the lanes, and it knows that there's two lanes to turn, no problem. However, if it thinks it's just a single lane turning,
okay,
it's tried to cut over into the other car sometimes. And yes, the camera should, with seeing it should be smart enough to know, but I think maybe it's relying too heavily on its mapping data right now.
Sharp turn there. Got a little close to the center again, but, pretty good for as sharp as the turn was. It doesn't do any kind of debris on the road or potholes or anything like
There's been some videos online where people are saying that it's, you know, missed a deer on the road and stuff. They claim it was on autopilot or full self-driving, but all they posted were the video from the dash cam. Like, there was no actual proof that the system did any of that, and it doesn't advertise that it does it, so I don't think so.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like a brake threshold.
Yeah.
You know, like how much you could actually auto brake. And of course, these type of roads you probably want to drive yourself, but oh, it's braking for leaves.
Yeah, we'll go with leaves.
Slowing down for leaves. There's a lot of leaves falling right now.
Leaves, shadows, turn. I mean, sometimes it just knows that it's a sharp turn and.
Yeah, so it's going under the speed limit on those sharp turns. I don't know if it's just the sharpness or leaves, but this is pretty sharp right here. All right.
Let's see. This was kind of an odd angle, so I wanted
Yeah,
to
and
see
this is
how...
definitely tough. Left turn. Can't see what's on the right. And I guess it doesn't know if these cars are turning or not, if they have the signal, so. Okay, well, went over the white a little bit there, but overall, I mean, not bad. That was a tough one.
That's a tough intersection.
Yeah. I don't think it can recognize turn signals on other cars.
Yeah, so they're just starting to add where you can see like the brake lights on other cars when it shows up on the screen.
Okay.
So I think they're definitely intending to try to figure out intent of the vehicle.
It thinks this is a truck, but
Oh, the boats. Yeah. So this is a totally unprotected left here because these cars don't have a stop sign. So
Okay.
we'll see how it.
All right, I'm just gonna go, just because. Oh, and I kicked it out. Let me redo that. Yeah, because there was a truck coming and it was going too slow. I didn't want to cut him off there. So
It's also a balance of you don't.
look. It's like it was showing a wiggly line to go in the other lane.
Oh yeah. It's also a balance too because you don't want to confuse or tick off other drivers on the road too, right?
Right. And this is a traffic light, so of course it's showing
You
the
see
red light.
the crosswalk that it identifies here.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah, this is the best part of the Tesla system is the display for the user because you need to know what the car is thinking and what it can see to make you feel comfortable. So that's really cool.
It is a turn on red. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it doesn't think it has the visibility. Or it's probably because it's a high speed, like a low speed road turning onto a high speed road. Maybe it's not comfortable with that. But I don't know if you can bump it forward, what it would actually do.
Okay. Yeah, so if I hold the accelerator, I could push it through the intersection, but
Yeah, give it some wheel input.
that's pretty cool. So it doesn't kick out when you hit the accelerator, only if you turn the steering wheel or brake. Is this also a turn on red? Yeah. So it's attempting to turn on red.
Did that on its own?
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty good.
So we have a left here, so we'll see if it picks the. Yep. Oh, so it should be. Let's see. So we have a car.
Oncoming car, making a left here. That was good. We'll have to make sure we're on the right side of the island. Oh, switch, but yeah, good.
Little adjustment mid-turn, but we're in the turning lane, and we need to go straight.
So
you can signal it, it'll get over. Oh, changing lanes to follow route. Okay, I don't know why it's slowing down. Okay.
Oh, good. And it went on the went through the yellow, so that's good. Yeah, this is more of an urban setting here, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was intrigued what it would do on this road since there's just a ton of traffic lights on it.
Yeah, it's a little confusing, you know, for the camera probably. It's a lot going on. It's not too busy right now, so it's not bad, but yeah, there is a lot going on this road. I remember at Uber we used to do these map analyzation of like intersections and have to identify all these streets and what, like there's parking here, there's bike lane, there's multiple turning lanes. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, but yeah, it's pretty cool how it identifies it on the screen. Okay, another four-way stop.
Okay, so it wasn't go ahead. It's not being very aggressive about these four-way stops. Well, it doesn't know.
Okay, it did it. I was like getting ready. I was like,
maybe assertive mode would make it be a little more.
Yeah, because we did arrive first.
Yeah, we should have went.
So
there.
we should have went, and he waved us on too. But so this time we didn't come to a complete stop. Kind of rolled.
That's going to be the biggest problem in Pittsburgh. Everyone wants to wave everyone through intersections.
Oh, believe me, that Uber, that was, yeah. We're like, no, you go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is, okay.
Like, you're making it worse. Just go. I know everyone wants to be nice, but...
I know, we used to, like, say, oh, should we have, like, a sign saying that we're in autonomous mode so that, like, people know, but... Yeah, this is
a little sketchy.
This is
okay. It's figuring it out.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
It
it's a little tight.
It figured it out.
Yeah. The cars were coming through there too, so it's like, and it doesn't know that they're gonna turn. It just thinks they're coming at you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever try it at night?
Yes.
And it does okay at night?
Yeah.
Because this is camera based too, so that's crazy at night, yeah. But
yeah, it's apparently night at rains. When it rains is a little sketchy, but
okay. It was gonna go into gravel, but it braked itself there. I don't know why, but okay. Yeah, that wasn't a well-defined lane either. So.
No. So now highway will see that it switches over to the old autopilot stack as soon as we get on.
So it's like a separate computer, you're saying?
Yeah, it's just the old, it's the old system. It's not doing...
No signal.
Yeah, that's...
oh, there it is.
So see, now it went back to just the old visuals here. And they're eventually going to merge them so that it's all one code base, but I think they're thinking right now is, highway is kind of its most refined.
Yeah, that's the easiest use case, really.
So let's not mess that up with the FSD code base. Every time they've raised prices, it's coincided with a major feature. Yeah, so it's going to change lanes. Yep. And
wow. Pretty cool. And that's cool. It shows you your car's outline in the left lane.
Yep. Yep. And if it wants to go there and sees a car there, like it'll show the car in red saying that's our blocker right now from going into that lane.
That's awesome. I love that visibility of what the car is going to do. So we should change back to the right, I assume?
It should, yeah, as long as it determines this car's changing lanes out of passing lane.
And what it does is it vibrated the wheel.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, just I think you just didn't have like a confirmation in a little bit, so.
On surface streets without FSD, it won't stop for stop signs or traffic lights?
Yeah, it won't.
Nothing.
Nope. I was going to say a year ago they added in where it would recognize stop signs and stoplights, but you have to have the FSD package.
Okay.
You had to have that. That was one of the, see, now it's switched back to the full self-driving stack here. But yeah, you have to have FSD for it to recognize. I mean, it's, years ago you had to pay for basic autopilot, right? So at least now they're including that.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. This is a very unprotected left here. Complicated one because you have 2 lanes.
With higher speeds too, coming off the...
If I was a betting man, I would say we're going to have to, you're going to have to goat this one, but we'll see what, it's...
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Yeah, this one's gonna be. It's a tough for a human, really.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna have to find a spot and.
Actually, if this guy turns.
Yeah, go.
All right. Wow.
Did it do that?
It did it, and I don't know what the beep means.
Yeah. Pay extra attention.
That was good, but yeah, there's an open. That's what I would have done anyway. I wouldn't have gone any sooner, put it that way. So there's a front-facing camera, but I feel like it should have a camera on the bumper, so it's farther out ahead to see in front of traffic. But there's a side cameras, a rear camera, and then 3, I think, front-facing cameras, probably different depths, but. Yeah, that's all we're working with. No more radars. There's ultrasonics on the bumper. There's a pedestrian with raking leaves on the... Yeah, showing it. Showing it, yeah.
It actually shows dogs now, too, but I haven't seen any dogs to...
Now this you'd think it would go a little quicker around that one, but there's that sidewalk maybe confused a little bit. I don't know.
When I go back to my street tires, I forget how quiet they are compared to this.
Yeah. Oh, guys, if you want to see Matt autocross this vehicle, I'll put a link below for his channel. He has his autocross videos, but this thing does amazing. So quick.
It rips.
This is almost the end of the route, so overall I think it did excellent and pretty impressive with the technology. I wish it wasn't as expensive as it was, and I think they're going to a monthly based version too, right?
Yeah, it's $10,000 up front now if you buy it with the vehicle, or $200 a month.
I think they're all going to do that. I think even the Super Cruise and Blue Cruise are going to be a monthly fee after their trial period. But yeah, this is about it. This is the end of the route. But yeah, thanks a lot, Matt. This was a lot of fun. Guys, give it a thumbs up if you made it this far in the video. And we'll see you in the next one.